Just a quick disclaimer, this is not meant to hurt anybody, it's not meant to offend anybody. I do have to put this in because it is a Robloxian myth. It is a Roblox myth. It is fake as far as I understand and I know. So I just gotta throw this out there. There are some interesting subjects in here. Okay, thank you. So Goss's profile was an interesting one to explore. I just searched it up really quick. He had his YouTube link, and which we'll be checking out later. He was wearing all of his regular clothes and stuff. I looked through his friends and everything. You guys will see that later in this clip. He's a popular myth in the Robloxian Myth Hunters wiki. And like it says that he's a popular myth and that that's his group rank, and his groups are relatively not like clown related and of course game related and myth related. He has a bunch of different favorite places, stuff of by other myths or other people that he's supposedly killed or gotten rid of, such as Morgini, much more. We went and I just explored to see like different things. I went into his pants to see what he had on there and the different kind of stuff, see if he had normal looking clothes. And like what was interesting about the hats is that he had normal hats, like stuff you would have to go into game and like complete something to get. I just find that really interesting. Like like Goss was a normal Roblox player, was at one point, but now he's not, and it's very just interesting to look at and stuff. I looked in all the subcategories, nothing at all really. And I looked at a bunch of different stuff. I looked at his shirts, I looked at his pants, I looked at t-shirts, see if he had anything interesting. Normal stuff, like there's normal stuff there. And I just find it really odd. Another thing I noticed is that in his friends, well, in his t-shirts, in his t-shirts, he has like other myths, like shirts and stuff, like David Cult's like belt, as you guys probably saw on the screen. I don't know, just weird stuff, and like the cult family and the new families now arising. I will do a video on they're new, kind of relatively new to the myth family, so kind of excited to explore that. Like I said, I just went through everything, see if I could find anything. I went to his friends. I lost what I was looking for, and I had to go back and forth for a few times, and I went through his games, and he doesn't have his original game anymore. I don't know if it got taken down by Roblox itself or something, but he only has a basement. I try to play the basement later on in the video, but it brings me right to the circus. So I think it's an Easter egg in the circus that you need to find, and it's a whole thing, and I don't know where to find it. I explore the circus later on in the video, and I don't know, it's just kind of up in the air. I looked through his friends, and it's weird. He has a lot of myths, but like he also has normal people probably fans or something, but I don't know, I just find it weird how he has normal, like, Roblox players. I didn't go in depth into their, like, profiles or anything, so this is just looking on from the outside. And, like, he has online friends, like, normal people that are, like, working on games or playing, like, normal games. I don't know, I just find it a little shaking. Ooh. I feel a little shook, you know, looking through there and seeing all these, like, normal people. I don't know, it's just interesting. And, like, of course, he has a lot of myths on there, like I mentioned, Morgini, Clinton, a bunch of them. And it's just a lot. In this clip, it's basically the story, which I'm going to get into later on in the video. So this is just where I'm basically getting all my information, is this Robloxian Myth Hunters wiki page for him. So Goss's story is very interesting. What it says on here is, Goss is a classic myth dating back to 2014. The legend goes that a player who would join his game would end up finding themselves as corpses in a later update. Should the player continue playing, they will receive a PM from Goss about an appointment. If the player attends the appointment, the account will vanish afterwards and the avatar will remain in-game as a corpse. The story and history. Goss was born in a small town that had annual carnival nearby, which sparked his interests in clowns and carnivals. While working at the carnival, at one point his boss died, which made him decide to go into his doctor degree and becoming a doctorine. Goss has been a doctor for 15 years since. As of summer of 2018, Goss has started a circus which features other myths as well as a few newer ones. And in a quote from him, "I've been a doctor for 19 years. I was born in a small town with an annual carnival, and I also have a passion for stuff like that. Unfortunately, my boss died while I was working in the carnival. That's why I decided to get my doctorine. I'd be more happy as a circus freak. Goss." And I just think this is a kind of interesting story. I've heard other things where he would kill people and stuff like that, and I think that's what the corpses and stuff stand for, so I think that's just very interesting. While looking through his YouTube channel, these are the videos.
Good afternoon, everybody! This is Goss coming at you with a new video. And today, I have my friends, and we're having a little tea party. As you can see, they're all very nice friends. They trust me. They know that I'm innocent. You see, I don't do anything bad. These guys can speak for me. Isn't that right, Jimmy? Jimmy?
Yes?
Well, he doesn't talk much considering he's a puppet. Well, I don't have much to say. I just wanted to prove that I do have friends. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Goss coming at you with a new video. And as you can see, I'm aimlessly wandering the sewers right now. Why, do you ask, is this handsome clown man in the sewer? Well, this is how I commute back and forth from town and my basement. If you look around, it's absolutely flooded with water and profanity, which is fine with me. But this really is how I get back and forth between my house and town. Coming soon, I'll put a video up of my basement, because I know everybody wants to see my basement. Because who wouldn't want to see my basement? It's really nice, I swear. Okay, everybody, I'm heading out now. I just wanted to show you my cool sewer. I bet you're all jealous. You're all sitting there thinking, why didn't Mama buy me a sewer for Christmas?
I'm not going to talk too much in this clip because this is me just basically exploring the game and stuff, and I was waiting for it to load in at this moment, and I tried to talk to this girl. We tried to go to a secret place, and then she leaves the game, which is, I don't know, pretty fishy and stuff. She's probably going to give me false information, but I was trying. And I was talking to a bunch of different things. I know the volume is really down low, but I just really needed to just clarify this and enjoy watching this part. Okay, so my conclusion is Goss really isn't real. Like, he's not a real myth. I think he's just a guy that heard about Goss. He's like, wow, there's not an account on this. I should probably make one. So I'd rate the myth realistic 3 stars.